guys, Anthony Khalil here from Sydney Elite Massage Therapy. Georgette's going to go through the thoracic spine, rotator cuff and other muscles of the back of the shoulder here with a couple of tools. This one being 2 tennis balls which have been sports taped together. Awesome. The sports tape, what it actually does, by taping it together, you're forming a little divot in between these 2 balls. So if you can imagine, your spine, little bumpy bits along the back there of your spine, are called the spinous processes. By having a little groove here, it enables a space for those spinous processes to sit in. Then these little 2 tennis balls will apply pressure via gravity into your back. I'm going to hand it over to Georgie and she'll demonstrate. She's going to find a good position on the floor. She's going to start around the mid of the mid-upper back, which for women is generally just below the bra strap. And what she's doing, she's just going to find a good position. She's supporting her neck and her head by having her hands behind. As she moves when she needs to, she'll actually just wriggle her body down, which will in turn bring the balls higher up the vertebrae. She'll breathe. She'll breathe in through her nose to expand the ribs. Breathe out, and as she breathes out, generally everything will sink. And don't be afraid if you hear a crack or two. It's just a bit of gas passing through your joints. And if there's no pain associated with that, no issue. We're now going to move on to a similar exercise where she's going to thoracic extension, where she's bending backwards. She's now using a foam roller. Same thing, except now she's added a little bit of a dynamic movement to the massage. So this is obviously massaging the back, but at the same time, by bending backwards, you're opening up parts of the spine that don't normally get open. Sitting down all day, either at your desk, in a car, we tend to get very rounded. So Georgie's going into that opposite movement to stretch everything out. By doing this, she's stretching the abdominals and the pecs as well. So it's awesome. You're going to get a great stretch, and you're also going to get some really, really good soft tissue treatment into the spine. Thank you, Georgie. Okay. We're now going to move into the latissimus dorsi and also into the rotator cuff, into the side muscles of the rotator cuff, like your infraspinatus, your teres major and minor. So Georgie's basically just bracing her body with her legs and rolling herself forward and back with a nice relaxed arm. It's very important to have a relaxed arm while doing this. If you contract the arm at all, you're not going to have soft tissue to treat. Okay, so a nice soft arm. And she's using her body as well. She's going into a little bit of side flexion in order to get some work into that, around the armpit, latissimus dorsi, and into the side of the rotator cuff. Very good. We're going to change tools. Thanks, George. Just going to move on to the tennis ball into the rotator cuff. Again, just back of the armpit. And she's in this position, and she will aim not to rock and roll too much with this one, but try and find a perfect position where she feels that she's getting some really nice treatment. Looks like she can go to sleep in that position. That's good. Excellent. Once you're happy, you can move. You can move across, so Georgie's going to take that arm out, and she's going to move in a nice, slow fashion, just to get some blood flow in there as well. If you stay there for too long in one position, you might find you might get some tingling. A lot of that's just your nervous system telling you to move around a little bit. Great. Thank you, Georgette. We'll see you soon.